Page 94, finale. Finale. It's a theme or melody from the climax part, the finale, the finishing part of a symphony. Yeah, it's a very well known for. Just search on New World Symphony and listen to it. Listen to the orchestra play. Listen to the whole symphony. It's really pretty. At the top of the page, they're introducing you to a contraption called a triplet. Well, okay, let's talk triplets. Piano players get a lot of triplets. We get so used to them, you just kind of do them. Other instrument players don't get them so much, and it's interesting in band, a concert band that I'm in. I hear the other instruments playing triplets or trying to. They don't do it right. They're not used to it. We get them all the time. We get them. We'll get them. The idea is the triplet. We're going to play 3 notes. That's triple, 3 notes. In the same amount of time we would normally just play 2 notes. Look at measure 7. Here, I like to use the music for this. The notes here for the first 3 beats, we have here, here. It's just an A minor chord broken. That's what the notes are for the first 3 beats. And in the second beat, there are 3 notes that go in that second beat. All 3 of them go in 1 beat. Now they look like 8th notes. And in a sense they are. They're called 8th note triplets. The idea is normally you'd only have 2 8th notes. So we could go 1 and 2 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 1 and 2 and 3. You get that? Yeah, just 2 of them. But when we add another note in there, you got to play them a little quicker to get them in. 1, yeah, ba 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 ba, triplet, 1 triplet, 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 triplet. The book counts them the way I do also as a 1 and a 2 and a 1 and a 2. Otherwise it's just 1 and 2 and 1 and 2 and. This is 1 and a 2 and a 1. And you'll get good at going back and forth. Because piano players, we go back and forth a lot. You could have 1 and 2 and 3 and a 4 and a 1 and 2 and 3 and a 4 and a 1 and 2, or 1 and 2 and a 3 and 4 and a 1 and 2 and a 3 and 4, and you just get good at going back and forth. This is where other players of other instruments struggle. They can't do that very well. They're not used to it. But the idea with a triplet is the 3 notes of the triplet, beat 2 in this measure, and the next note, beat 3. Those 4 notes, 1, 2, 3, 4, those 4 notes all have to be even. You can't go there, because then that note was too long. No, bum, 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 bum. They have to be even. You cannot go, that's not even, or that's not even. That's not even. They're going to be even. And that's our challenge. Make all 4 of those notes even wherever they are. And it's triplets. 1 and a 2 and a, or triplet, triplet, however you want to feel it. Sometimes I get lost on which beat I'm on, which number I'm on. In that case, I just go triplet, triplet. So let's look this finale thing over. It's about a page and a half long. Treble and bass clef. No sharps or flats in the key signature, so we're either in the key of C major or A minor, because those are the keys with no sharps or flats. If I look at the end, I'm here. A minor chord, I'm guessing we're in the key of A minor. But do the scales for both, C major and A minor, just to cover. 4 4-time signatures, take it 1 hand at a time. Right hand, you're here. 1 and 2 and 3. 4 and 1 and 2 and bring the thumb down. We didn't change hands, just the thumb. And you can bring the thumb back up, relax. Now measure 5, we're the same thing, but measure 7, measure 7, now it's the thumb. We got to get ready for the notes, so we have repeated A's, so we can change hand positions on repeated note. Here, 1, 2 and a 3. A lot of times I'll start counting right before I need it, but I don't count it all the time. 1 and a 2 and a 3. If I count it before I need it, that gets me into it. I can feel it. 1 and a 2 and a 3. If I wait until it's there, 1, 2 and a 3, sometimes I don't quite catch it. So I do that. And I only count the triplets when I need them because I'm too lazy to count it all the time. I'm not going to go 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and because when I get to the eighth notes, that messes those up. Yeah. So in measure 7, it's 1 and 2. And in measure 8, I recommend 5th finger on the A. Just scratch up a little bit. This way, in measure 9, I can reach I just reach down a little bit for the 3rd finger. Here. Now measure 9, it's down here. Now 1 and 2 and 1 and 2 and 3 and. You do that some more. I measure 16, and then for the quarter note E is thumb. Again, the repeated notes. I'm simply changing hand positions on repeated notes. This lets me catch the 3 in measure 17 more easily. Yeah, that's what we did before. Left hand, we start out with a 1 chord, then the 4 chord, and the 1 chords again, and then measure 7, it's here, and then 5/7 chord. Okay, measure 11. 1 and 2, same rhythm as the right hand. 1 and 2 and 3. Okay, measure 15, same thing. Reach down and then come back up. That's okay, we can do that. There's other fingerings, but that's fine, we'll do that. At the end, the last measure, it's an A. 3 ledger lines below bass clef is an A. You need to know at least 2 ledger lines. You should know that's a C here, and 1 more would be the A. And in my opinion, you probably should memorize that note also. Just 3 ledger lines below bass clef is an A. Okay, put the hands together. Now when I first do this, I might hesitate. That's okay, I just want to know how they're working together. These, and then 1, 2, 3. There. Let's go over to measure 11. We're playing the same rhythm, the same note, 1, 2, different fingers. Like so. Yeah, you put the hands together. Then go back over it carefully and slowly, or slowly and carefully, depending on which direction you're going. Take out the hesitations. Then we can add the articulation, and this is smooth. This is connected. You can't really connect the left hand, but do the best you can. Here. Lift up. This is like a phrase, lift up, like taking a breath. Yeah. So you can lift up between the phrases in the right hand, between the slur lines. Then the dynamics. They apply to the melody, which is the right hand. F at the beginning is forte or loud. This needs to be in the background. Here. Then in measure 9, you come down to moderately soft. That's a piano. Whatever you think sort of soft is. Measure 13, go up a little bit to sort of loud. That's a forte. Accent at measure 16 at the end. That takes you up to loud. And then an accent on measure 17. This is loud with an accent would make that note a very loud note. And you finish it loud. The left hand's got to stay out of the way. Even in measure 11, when you're playing the same notes, this is the melody, this is harmony. It just happens to be an octave away. It's still harmony. Keep it in the background. So we'll do the dynamics, and then we add the speed. It's sort of in the middle. It's kind of a mono feel. You know, about where I've been doing, I think. Now, they've added pedal, and we need pedal. Again, it's an orchestra piece. We like the overtones, and we need help connecting this stuff. We can't connect it. We have to listen carefully, though, because the pedal can mess things up. And if you're not listening, you won't notice. It'll say, oh, it sounds fine. Well, it's because you're not listening. If I pedal it the way they're showing, this is what it sounds like, at least the first part. There's overlapping pedal. The hands first, then the pedal. And change the pedal after I play the note. If that's okay with you, fine. I don't care for it. In the third measure, there's this. No, I would not pedal that measure. See, we're not pedaling measures 9 and 10 in those, partially because it's soft and it provides contrast, but still, I would not pedal measure 3 at all. I just leave it out. So at the beginning, it's here. That's how I would do it. It just cleans it out a little bit. It's a personal thing. You can pedal it if you want to, if you like that sound. I'm not crazy about that or this. What I can do there is simply not pedal the first quarter note. So here, I don't pedal the B. Here and then, so I just leave out the first, I don't pedal the first quarter note. I put the pedal down on the second quarter note. Again, here, lift up, down. That way, that melody stays clean too. Now, different ways of doing it. On measure 7, when you get this, if you want all that sound, that's fine. If you don't, then what I would do is pedal beats 2 and 4. And so you pedal, up, pedal, change. I just pedaled beats 2 and 4 is it all. There are different ways of pedaling. You experiment, try it out. What's the effect it has? Listen carefully to what you're doing. For the purpose of this lesson, I'll go ahead and pedal measure 7 the way it's written, but I'm not going to pedal measure 3 or any other measure that has the same passage in it. I don't like that at all. Don't copy me, please. Experiment with it. I would still adjust this pedal a little more. A lot of times in pedaling, it's a give and take. We gain something, we lose something. And it depends on what you gain and what you lose as to what you're going to do with the pedal. Remember the natural accents. 1, 2, 3, 4. Exaggerate them if you need to. 1, 2. Feel these natural accents. Let's play this together very slowly and check the notes and the rhythms. Now I'm not going to do the pedal because you hear the notes better without it, and I'm not going to do the louds and softs. We're just checking notes and rhythms. That's all this is for. So I'll give us 4 counts. 1, 2, ready, go. 2. 4. 1, 2, and 3, and 4. 2. 4. 4. 1, 2. And 4. And 1 and 2 and 2 and 3 and